welcome back to my channel. Today I will show you how you can create this super cute look. It's perfect for the holidays. It has a hint of green. It's not that dramatic and it's perfect for the day or night. So if you guys are looking for something like this, then I hope you guys like this makeup and I hope this tutorial is helpful. Before we get started, if you are new to my channel, please subscribe before you leave. Leave a like on this video if you like this makeup. And now let's get started. Before applying the eyeshadows, I will be applying the e.l.f. Cosmetics Camo Concealer on my eyelid, and I'm gonna be using that as a primer for my eyeshadows. I'm gonna blend it out with my finger. Don't forget that in order for the eyeshadows to apply and blend out really good, the concealer or the primer, whatever you used, has to be blended out really good. So that's very important. And for this look, I will be using a tape, which is actually optional. It's not that important for this look. I just love the look of the line, like of the eyeshadow kind of. Like, I'm not gonna do eyeliner. I just like how the tape makes the eyeshadows look, but you can skip this part if you want. And for today's look, I will be using this Wanderlust eyeshadow palette from Profusion. First, I'm going to grab this eyeshadow right here using a small brush from Rimmel. And first, I'm going to apply it on the inner part of my eyelid, just on my eyelid. I don't want it to go past my crease yet, and I'm going to start blending it out once I have most of the product right on the corner right there. I'm going to start blending it out and tapping motions with whatever's left on the brush. So I just keep making that little dot a little bit bigger. You can see that it's kind of already looking blended out, but I don't really have to blend it out really good yet. And I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. I'm going to grab more of the eyeshadow and apply it just on my eyelid on the outer corner. And then it's the same thing, doing it in tapping motions to start blending out the edges and making that little dot a little bit bigger. I do not want this eyeshadow on the center at all, just the corners. And you can see when I'm looking straight forward that it's just on my eyelid. It still doesn't go past my crease yet. And I'm gonna grab this eyeshadow right here, which is a bit lighter, and I'm using a brush that's just a little bit bigger. It's still a small brush. It's from Profusion number ES6, and I'm going to first apply it on the edge of the dark brown eyeshadow on the inner part of my eyelid. I'm going to use this to blend out the eyeshadow a little bit better. Then I'm also going to start dragging this eyeshadow towards the center, or kind of connecting it with the other eyeshadow on the outer part of my eyelid, but I want it to go above my crease. I'm going to grab a little more, and I'm going to do the same thing by applying it on the outer part of my eyelid right on the edge to blend out that dark brown eyeshadow a little bit better. And then again, I'm going to drag whatever's left on the brush and then start moving it towards like the inner part of my eye, and it's going to be like a shape of a rainbow from corner to corner. And I'm not going to extend it towards the eyebrow yet. I want this part to be nice and blended out first. Now I'm going to grab a little more and apply it right on the outer corner of my eye, and then just little by little I'm going to start extending it towards the tail of the eyebrow. It depends how much you want to extend it, how like dramatic you want the makeup to look. But it's not a dark eyeshadow, which is what I love. I just love the style of the eyeshadow going out towards the tail of the eyebrow, but it's not as dark, so it doesn't look dramatic at all. You just have to be careful and try not to have too much product on the brush when you're blending it out. When you're extending it, just do it in little steps. Now I'm going to grab this shimmery eyeshadow with my finger and apply it just like that on the center of the eyelid. The concealer is still a bit creamy, so that helps for the eyeshadow to grab onto the eyelid. That way it can last hours. And the pigmentation, you can see that it stands out and it looks very pretty. But yeah, I'm just applying it on the center, trying not to cover up the corners, the inner corner and the outer corner a lot, because I will be using a different shimmery eyeshadow. I wanted a little bit of green, but I don't want something that's very dramatic, so I used a different shimmery eyeshadow, and I'm just going to apply it on top of the dark brown eyeshadows on the corners of my eyelid, just to give it a hint of green. And I love this for the holidays, for Christmas or New Year's, or just any special occasion. It looks very pretty. Anyways, you do want to make sure that it's blended out really good with the other shimmery eyeshadow right on the center. So I'm just using the same little brush and making sure you don't see like any kind of lines or like where the eyeshadows divide, you know? But honestly, this step is super easy. You just don't have to be blending it out for a long time. And the last two steps make a big difference, and that will be the black eyeliner on the waterline, which I'm using the eyeliner from Dundas Beauty, and I couldn't skip that step. I just love black on the waterline, especially for a night out. And then I'm curling my lashes with my favorite eyelash curler, which is Trims. It's like the cheapest one they have, like $2 or $3, I don't know, but it's my favorite one and I've been using it for years. It just makes my lashes look so perfect. Well, not perfect, but they just look really pretty. Anyways, I'm gonna be using the eyelash the mascara from Maybelline Lash Stiletto Waterproof Mascara. I'll be applying 2 layers on my top lashes, always starting from the roots all the way to the tip, and I do this like little zigzag movement as I'm closing my eyes and push, so that way I can push the eyelashes towards the brush. And I'm also twisting the brush. That's like the best way for me to apply the mascara. That way every little lash can get some of that product, and I just love how the wand brushes or separates my lashes. I just love it. It's my favorite and I always recommend it. And then for my lower lashes, I'm just going to apply 1 layer, and I decided not to apply any eyeshadow on my lower lash line. I'm just going to leave it like that. But I did want to add a little bit more of the green, like light green shimmery eyeshadow. So I'm using a very small brush and applying it on the inner corner of my eye. Like I said, it's not something that stands out a lot, like the color, but I just love that little shimmer that it gives it, and it just looks so cute. Let me know in the comments below what you think and what you give this makeup on the scale of 1 to 10. And please leave a lot of little hearts in the comments if you did like it. Don't forget to share this video and leave your like before you leave. Thank you all so much for your love and your support. I love you, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!